Are we live, Miss Edwards? Miss Edwards?
My screen says
We're live, Your Honor.
Okay, we can open up court, please.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Izetta Bright is presiding. While court is in session, there's no eating, drinking, smoking. Please adhere to all courtroom decorum at all times. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. When I call your case, please unmute your mic. This is Sylvia Tenen, SP 1092901. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with no operator's license on person, set for trial today. There's also SP 109-28261. Speed 16 to 20 miles over speed limit, set for a formal hearing today on the civil infraction. Attorney Sarah, you can identify yourself for the record, please.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, appearing on behalf of Sylvia Tinen, who is on screen with us.
And would you identify yourself, ma'am?
Sylvia Tenen.
Counsel.
Your Honor, this is the date and time scheduled for trial. It's now 9:26 a.m. Officer Croxton has not checked in. I would request dismissal of this case on the grounds that the prosecutor can't proceed.
This matter was scheduled for 8:35 today for trial and formal hearing. The complaining witness, police officer Croxton, has failed to appear. Court will dismiss both matters called without prejudice. Ms. Tenen, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You are dismissed. You are free to disconnect.
Thank you.
Have a good day. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Case number SX 373-73251. Charge is Ranjanae Turner. The case is operating a motor vehicle with improper license, set for trial today, as well as count 2. And I'm not sure what that is, security something. Well, it's set for trial today. Counsel.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, appearing on behalf of Ranjanae Turner. I also have no idea what that second charge means, Your Honor.
Okay.
I've been doing this a few days. I've never seen it before.
Okay.
In any case, this matters up for...
Can you have him identify himself for the record so that we know he is
Ranjanae Turner?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I am sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Turner is here for trial today, Your Honor. The officer is not checked in to the best of my knowledge. That would be Officer Graffignino. I would request dismissal.
This matter was scheduled or has been scheduled for today, and it's scheduled for 8:35, and it is now, what time is it? Let's see.
9:28.
9:28, and the officer has failed to appear. Court will dismiss both matters without prejudice. You have any questions, Ms. Turner?
No, Your Honor.
Well, your matters are dismissed. You are free to leave.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, ma'am. Have a good day.
Well, excuse me. Oh, she's gone. I was going to ask her what that second charge was.
Well, no, it's dismissed.
It's motor vehicle operate without security.
Oh,
It has been dismissed.
yeah, okay.
Okay, do we have anyone else, Miss Edwards, that can go into breakout room with? I guess we're still waiting on the prosecutor, assistant corp counsel.
That's correct. I don't have any other offers at the time.
Okay,
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Darius Anderson, would the court be willing to set these matters for trial?
hold on a second.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
And Your Honor, we're ready on that one case where there's no.
wait a minute. I only could do one at a time, okay? So let me go with, I am now addressing Mr. Anderson. Set for a pretrial. So you want to just continue the plea of not guilty, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, let's go. Is your client present?
He's not here, Judge. Can I waive his presence?
Why is he not?
Your Honor, he asked me if he needed to be here this morning. I thought I would be able to waive his presence with Your Honor on the record.
Okay, well, we normally don't because it is set for a pretrial and you would need your client here to accept any pleas or plea of recommendations.
I know that, but
Okay.
but if we're setting it for trial, would the court be willing to waive his presence and set it for trial? He's not accepting any guilty pleas.
But I need to have the client present so that we can be clear that is what the client wishes to do. You can appear on behalf of a defendant for a civil infraction with their permission, but not with the misdemeanors normally. But I will.
Your Honor,
pardon me?
I'm waiting, sorry.
Yes. I'm saying this is the scheduled date that they are supposed to appear. So I will waive it this time, counsel, but understand that for a pretrial on a misdemeanor, the defendant is supposed to be present, even if they are going to ask for a trial. We don't know. Something may occur that they may decide they want to change their mind, but they need to be present in order to state that.
That's
Okay.
duly noted. Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. So let me call the case. This is case number SP 107-49771. The charge is presenting false information regarding insurance to a police officer. The second charge is, and that is a misdemeanor scheduled for a pretrial today. And the second is SP 107-49751, limited access speed. This matter is a civil infraction scheduled today for hearing.
Your Honor, Bradley Friedman on behalf of Darius Anderson, I'd ask the court to set these matters for trial. I'd also ask the court waive my client's presence for that purpose.
Court will waive Mr. Anderson's presence this time and continue the plea of not guilty and deny responsibility and set the matters for a trial and formal hearing. And the date is, what date, Madam Clerk?
April 15th, Your Honor, April 15th at 9 o'clock.
April 15th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have a good day, Attorney Bozzi.
You too, Judge.
Okay,
Be safe.
bye-bye.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
The prosecutor was in the courtroom to speak with the attorneys,
Mm-hmm.
but she had to leave to go to 331. She said she'll be right back after that.
All right. You let me know as soon as, when she comes in, you can let me know as soon as she comes in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
House counsel, I sent over more offers.
Thank you. I'll check email.
You're welcome.
So can I send anybody into the breakout room, Miss Edwards?
I just sent them to the house counsel, Your Honor.
Oh, so he'll let me know. Okay.
Yes.
Attorney Sarah, let me know who you have.
Will do, Judge.
Okay. Madam Clerk, who is the interpreter here on?
Last name, Hamad.
Okay,
The first
spell
one
that.
under 835.
Okay. And has Mr. Ahmad checked in?
don't believe so, Your Honor, not yet.
This one was scheduled for 8:35,
Yes,
and he has not checked in yet. I'm going to release Mr. Hermaz. It's an hour, more than an hour past the check-in. Mr. Hermaz,
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
good morning. So you do not see the person that you're scheduled to interpret for on this call, do you?
No, Your Honor. I haven't seen his name or his picture on the screen.
Okay. Well, I am going to release you at this time. This was scheduled for 8:35 this morning, and he has not appeared at this time. So you are free to leave. Do you have any other matters in the court today?
No, just this one, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're going to show that you were present, and I am releasing you at this. Well, let me see. I heard something just come in. Let's hold on one. I see an iPhone.
Correct.
iPhone that has just connected. Please identify yourself.
Javon Todd.
Okay. Hold on a second, sir. So, Mr. Hermaz, you are free to leave.
I really appreciate Your Honor. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, and you have a good day. Okay. And I'm sorry again. iPhone. You have a matter in this courtroom this morning? iPhone?
I'm right here.
You have a matter in this court today?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm gonna rename you, so I'm asking you to spell your first name.
Javon. Javon.
And last name? Spell it.
Todd.
I'm sorry.
Todd Todd.
Okay. Did you get that, Madam Clerk?
yes, Your Honor, I just sent over the offer to House Counsel.
All right, thank you. Put yourself on mute, Mr. Todd, until you're called again.
Yes,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Attorney Bosby,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're still waiting, is that?
I'm ready on one of them. I know you called the default where the no officers show up. One of for Al Sadawi, there's no officer, and that's set for trial.
I gotta find him again. Spell the last name again.
Al Sadawi. It is.
Okay, I see it. I have it. I have it. And were they the ones, was this one both? I think I asked you, they will count 1 and 2, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And no officers have appeared. We still have no officers, Miss Edwards?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, I will now call Hussein, last name spelled AL-SAADAWI.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is SP 1052687, count 1, charges reckless driving, scheduled for trial today. Count 2 is State of emergency it appears as violation of state of emergency order, I believe, scheduled for trial as well. Counsel, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hassan Bezi on behalf of Mr. Al Sadawi, who is present via Zoom, will waive our rights to be present in the courtroom and proceed over Zoom. Mr. Al Sadawi, state your name for the record.
Hussein Al Sadawi.
Your Honor, as you stated earlier, that is set for a trial. No officer has showed up. It is 9:45. You know, it's about 9:45, so I'm asking for dismissal. We understand that it is without prejudice.
The court will grant the motion and dismiss without prejudice. The complaining witness, Officer Glover. Nope, I'm sorry, wrong name. I don't have the name here, but the officer has failed to appear. Dismissed without prejudice. Anything further, Counsel?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. You are free to leave, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Al-Swati. You're
You have a
welcome,
blessed
sir.
one.
I do
You
have
too.
Mr. Mohammed Al-Bahidili on two.
I'm sorry.
Mohammed Al-Badili.
Okay. These were set for a pretrial.
Correct. I do have an offer on there, but I just wanted to do some further negotiations with the prosecutor. I don't know if you want to adjourn it for purposes of speeding up the docket right now, setting it for a
Oh,
trial.
I'm not trying to speed up the docket. So if you want to wait, no problem. But if you want to get a trial date, you are free to do that as well.
I can do that. We can do a trial date if you don't mind.
Okay.
April 15th, Your Honor, at 9 o'clock.
So let me call this on the record, please. This is Muhammad Al-Badali, 207-161-811. Charge is operating in an unregistered motor vehicle or untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance on the motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plates on the motor vehicle. Today is the pretrial. Counsel?
Good morning again, Your Honor. Hassan Bezi, P78448, on behalf of Mr. Al-Badili, who is present via Zoom. We'll waive our rights to be present in the court and proceed over Zoom. Mr. Al-Badili, state your name for the record.
Mohammed Al-Bahadli.
Your Honor, at this time, we're asking for a trial date, and I believe it's April 15th at 9 o'clock.
Court will continue the plea of not guilty and set the trial for April 15th, 2021 at 9 o'clock a.m. Counsel, is there anything further?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a good day to you and yours.
And you have the same. You are free to leave, Mr. Al-Badali.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, Attorney Sarah, you can unmute yourself. You're still on, okay.
One of these days, I'll remember that, Judge.
Oh, well, I think we all keep doing that. Who are you ready to speak with?
I have offers on Todd, Tut. We have two people by the name of T. Allen. I have both of them. I have Adams. I have Thumond. I have Taggart, Tab, D. Terry, and T. Terry.
Okay, you lost me after Taggart. Who else? I'm sorry.
After Taggart, D. Terry, and T. Terry. And G. Tab, Tabb. And that's it, I think.
Okay.
Mr. Tolbert, I'm still waiting on offers for a bunch of counts for Mr. Tolbert.
All right. All right. We will.
Yeah, Greg Moore. Is that Lee Taggart?
I'm sorry, I did not. Attorney Moore?
Greg Moore. Yes.
What was your?
I heard it. House Counsel say Taggart. Is that Lee Taggart?
Yes.
Is that your client, Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
so you haven't received
Can
the
I
offer.
talk to?
Pardon me?
No, and I don't have. No, I'm not sure I know how to do email.
Okay, so
I'd like to talk to the prosecutor.
all right.
Phone him or talk to him in a breakout room.
Okay, we're waiting on that at this point, okay? Miss Edwards will let us know when the prosecutor or assistant corporation counsel has appeared. Okay, so
If it's convenient, Your Honor, if Mr. Moore would care to give me his phone number, I can call him privately and tell him what the offer is.
well, no, he can speak to the clerk because right now I need you to go into the breakout room so he can. Okay, so do it. So we'll start with, is it Takari Allen? Miss Allen, you may unmute yourself.
Miss Takara Allen.
Okay, Takara Allen, I am going to send you into okay, hold on. I'm going to send you in breakout room with attorney Sarah. When you see the join, please do so.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
All right. Okay, Attorney Sarah, I'm now going to send TAJHIA Allen.
All
Miss
right.
Allen? Okay, I'm going to
Yes,
send you,
ma'am.
I'm going to send you into breakout room 1. If you just, Mr. Sarah, what happened to Takari Allen? Did she come back?
She's probably
Okay, she's
still in the
back.
breakout room.
She's back now, but make sure you let them know to come back when you're finished.
Okay.
Okay.
I had to join and it disappeared. There
Wait
it
a minute.
is.
Wait a
Got
minute.
it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm redoing this here. I'll give me a second. Okay, you're going into meeting room 1. It is correct. TAJHIAA Allen. Is that correct?
No, it's TAK.
That is
No, we have 2 Allens, ma'am.
Oh.
I'm talking about the TAJ. Is that correct? TAJ.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, so I'm sending you into the breakout room 1 with Attorney Sarah. If I can find Mr. Sarah, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Your Honor, we have the prosecutor in the courtroom.
Okay.
It was there and I clicked it, but.
Okay. You're not in?
I am not in.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi.
Wait a minute. Let me redo this. Let me redo this. And Madam Prosecutor, you know what we want to do, Ms. Edwards. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on.
Your Honor, it keeps putting me out.
Okay, just hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to redo it. Let me just recreate it and so that we're sure that you're in with the right person. Okay. All right, attorney. Are we okay now?
I'm clicking on the join button.
Okay, Mrs. Sarah, Attorney Sarah. It's not happening? Okay.
So mad right now. Ooh.
Kicking you out?
Back out.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, let's see again what's going on here. I'm gonna start it all over. I don't know why it's kicking you out. I'm going to. Okay, let's try meeting room 2. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And let's see.
Your Honor, the prosecutor is ready to speak with the attorneys.
Okay, you want to speak with Attorney Moore? Who do I have? I'm sorry.
Your Honor, Attorney Zach Motti, behalf of Curtis Thompson.
No, I'm sorry. The prosecutor. Who do I have? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Who's he?
This is Alexa Strader.
Ms. Snyder, Your Honor.
Okay, again, remember, I don't know these people. This is my, and I'm trying to find you. Where are you listed?
She's in the courtroom, Your Honor. She's not on Zoom.
Okay, well, how is she going to speak with them then? I'm just trying to figure out how does that work? She can't speak with them on the record. I mean, I'm not.
She's doing an offer for Dominique Thomas, who has about 30 tickets on the docket.
Okay, but I thought a couple of people wanted to speak to him. Attorney Moore, is that correct as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
He needed to speak with her regarding Mr. Taggart. Is that correct, Mr. Moore?
Yes. Yes, yeah. Yes.
Uh-oh, did I lose? Okay. And was there another attorney that
Yes,
wanted
Your
to
Honor.
speak? Was there another attorney that wanted to speak with the?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Zach Motti.
Right.
Okay, Your Honor, she's zooming in now. Alexa.
Can I have a docket?
Okay. Attorney. Okay, I'm trying to. I am having a little problem here. Okay. I'm not able to get into my breakout rooms for some reason. I'm frozen out of my breakout rooms. How are you? How do you pronounce your last name? Snyder? Attorney Snyder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. There are several attorneys wanting to speak with.
I can give Madam Clerk my cell phone number, Your Honor, and she can chat it to them. And they can call me if that would be easier.
Okay, I'm getting a signal that my internet connection is unstable. I don't know what's going on, so bear with me. Attorney Snyder, can I send you into a breakout room with Attorney Moore regarding Mr. Taggart?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, bear with me. I'm going to send you in breakout room 3, maybe. Nope.
Not right now.
Did I kick you?
Hello.
Did I kick you out, Attorney
Yes, ma'am.
Sierra?
Yes, Judge, we weren't quite done. Pretty close.
Okay, I'm going to start it all over again. Hold on a second, everyone. This is not working. My connection is getting crazy here. So I'm going to have to put you back in. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Weird.
I'm just following the instructions that it is giving me. Okay, I'm going to send you back, Attorney Sierra and Ms. Tahaj into breakout room 1. Give me a minute, a second or seconds. Did it come up? Okay. Now, I'm trying to do this here.
He was at Tasha house smoking with me. I ain't smoking with nobody.
I was just wondering.
I'm the only person that I hit the blunt with. I don't give a fuck.
Whoever that is in the background, please mute yourself. Hold on.
Your Honor, the attorneys can call the prosecutor on her cell phone if that'd be better.
No, they need their, isn't their client, are they talking with their client?
They wanted to speak with the prosecutor.
Oh, okay. Can you do that, Mr. Moore and
Yes,
Mr.
she give me the number. I'll call her right now.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm gonna pass my cell phone number to Madam Clerk and I'll have her chat it to the attorneys.
Okay, I appreciate that, Ms. Snyder. Thank you.
Mr. Moore.
Yes.
Okay, call the courtroom at 965-2405.
Wait, 965.
2405.
What's the last four numbers?
2405. That's how we do it. And she the host, so I don't think I can chat.
Yeah.
Attorney Sarah, you're back?
I am, and ready to talk with someone else.
Okay, let's see. Would whoever put themselves on mute unless you're asked to be spoken to, please. Mr. Moore, Mr. Moore, put yourself on mute. Okay, Mr. Moore, I'm muting you.
He's got it.
No, I muted him. He's muted. Okay. You have Adams, Van Adams.
I do. I have B. Adams.
Mr. Adams, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, I am going to send you into meeting room 1.
All right.
Attorney Zakari.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you call the courtroom?
Sure, what's the number?
965-2405.
Okay, I'll call it now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Edwards.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm trying to identify the screen with Caroline Farrington. Who is?
Hi there. I'm a Michigan Law student volunteer with the eviction defense team.
And are you here for a matter? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm here to take notes for the eviction defense team.
Okay, we're not a landlord-tenant courtroom. I'm not sure.
Then I'm in the wrong courtroom. Thanks so
Yes,
much.
you are. This is a traffic and ordinance. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you.
I thought this was Judge Garrett.
And Ms. Edwards, who is the iPhone? Do you?
No, Your Honor, they just checked in, I believe.
A person that has iPhone, identify yourself, please. Unmute yourself and identify yourself. It just shows iPhone. Please identify yourself.
Takara Allen.
No, I'm asking for the person who on the screen, just those that have a face, I am fine. I'm trying to find out who the person is that says iPhone. Unmute yourself, please.
Javon Todd.
I thought we had, okay, did you leave, sir? Because I had named you and.
Yeah, connection.
Pardon me?
The connection.
Okay, sir, I have to put you back in. I need to know who is here on their cases. Okay, you can mute yourself back, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Sarah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready for the next person?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, let's see. Damaree, Terry. unmute yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to send you in to speak with Attorney Sarah regarding your case and your rights. I'm going to send you into. Okay, Mr. Adams is still in the room. Okay. We need to get him out. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Mr. Terry, Damari Terry, you'll go into court to breakout room 1.
Understood.
Whenever I can get to it here. Uh-oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm having a problem again. Hold on a second.
Actually, Judge, before we go,
Yes,
I have an offer that deals with one count for Mr. Terry and says they're going to dismiss 2 other counts, but I don't see any 2 other counts. I'm concerned that they may have confused the 2 Terrys we have on the docket.
okay. Is there a case number with it?
The case number is P1103715, and they're asking him to plead guilty to count 3. I see only 1 count, which is a no operator's license count.
And that
Then-
that is 3. That's count 3.
What are counts 1 and 2?
Okay, Miss Edwards, is there anything else for Damari Terry? Any other cases open?
They're closed. They're closed. 1 and 2 are closed.
They're closed.
They're offering to dismiss cases that are closed in return for a guilty plea.
Well, then if you want to speak with them again on that, then what is it? It's a no operator's license, isn't it?
It's a correct charge is no operator's license.
Okay, so the other 2 are closed already. So,
Right.
okay, so is she there? Is she still there?
Yes, Your Honor, she's right here.
I'm here, Your Honor. Our standard plea on a no operator's license is a fail to display.
That's great.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
You have that, Attorney Sarah? Okay.
I do.
Do you need to go back with that?
I need to talk to Mr. Terry.
Okay. So Damari Terry, you'll go into the, let me pull up the breakout rooms and.
And thank you, Madam Prosecutor.
Mr. Terry in room 1 with Attorney Sarah.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Attorney Zakari, his defendant is Curtis Thompson, and he's here today for a formal hearing, and once again, the officers have not checked in.
Curtis Thompson. Okay. Attorney Zakari.
Yes, good morning.
Hi, good morning. And your client, this is a formal hearing, so your client is not present today?
No, my client is not.
Okay. But are you ready to proceed on his behalf?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Let me call the case. This is SP 113-29881. The charge is operating the motor vehicle in an unsafe manner, scheduled for a formal hearing on the civil infraction today.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Zach Mahdi, on behalf of Curtis Thompson. Officer is not present, so I'm requesting a motion or move for a motion to dismiss based on that matter.
And you have the authority to act on behalf of Mr. Thompson today.
I do, Your Honor.
Court will grant your motion to dismiss. Today is the date and time set for the formal hearing. The complaining witness, police officer, has failed to appear. Court will dismiss without prejudice. Counsel, anything else?
No, thank you.
You have a good day, sir.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Moore, are you ready on your case?
Yes.
Hi, Attorney Moore. You are ready to proceed on Mr. Taggart?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes.
Let me find him. This is cases SP 106500961, Lee Marvin Taggart. The charge is driving while license suspended, misdemeanor, scheduled for arraignment on bench warrant today, as well as SP 107-67141, driving while unlicensed. Okay, then there is SP 6496, SP. Okay, I'm going to start this over again because I think I skipped. SP 106500961, the charge is driving while license suspended. SP 107-67141, charge driving while unlicensed. SP 649-6481, driving while license suspended. SP 8726571, driving while license suspended. U 475-75418, remaining in park after hours. 184837841, driving while license suspended, and 184-83784, count 2, operating a motor vehicle with no insurance. All of these matters called are scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Gregory Moore, P3-4437, on behalf of Mr. Taggart, who's beside me presently. How you doing this morning, Your Honor?
Well, would you have him identify himself, Counsel?
You doing
Name?
today, Your Honor?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Tell
your
your
name
name.
again.
My name is Lee Taggart.
Thank you, sir.
Lee Marvin Taggart.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed.
We're prepared to take an offer. I believe we were going to plead the failure to display an improper plate, and 5 misdemeanors and 1 civil should be dismissed per my understanding.
Okay, Miss Edwards, do I have those? Miss Edwards, did you send those to me?
Yes, I will, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore, does your client consent to having his matters adjudicated via the Zoom port today?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
Well, I need him to tell me that, Counsel.
Yes. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. Sorry about that.
I am waiting for the. Would you raise your right hand and be sworn in, Mr. Taggart? Do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, let's start over. Sir, I apologize.
It's okay. I'm there.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your arm. Mr. Taggart, do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in each of these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
And by entering a plea, you are giving up that right to a trial. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
You are entering the plea because you are guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, your attorney has spoken to you about the recommendations of the Assistant Corporation Counsel in this matter,
Yes, ma'am.
and you wish to take the recommendation.
Yes.
All right, give me a second to get these in.
Okay.
I sent them, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm trying to get them in here. Some reason, okay, here we are. Thought I had it. Okay. Now I got to find the recommendation. Do I have the recommendation, Miss Edwards?
I sent you the tickets, Your Honor. I'm about to send a recommendation too.
I need that in order to.
I just sent it, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, back on the record for Lee Marvin Taggart. Mr. Taggart, we'll start with 184-8378 for count one. On August 25th, 2018, were you operating a motor vehicle on Jefferson Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you can voir dire as to count one.
Were your license suspended at that time? Yes. Satisfied?
Let's see. I will. And let's see, count two. There was two.
Okay.
So count two was the
Misdemeanor.
no insurance. Yeah.
And at that time, you didn't have valid insurance on the vehicle at that time, did you? No, I don't think so. Satisfied?
You had no insurance on the vehicle. Is that
No insurance.
okay? Court will accept the pleas as to count one and two and adopt the recommendation of the assistant corporation counsel and amend count one to failure to display a valid operator's license, a 0-point violation, and amend count two, no insurance to improper plates, as well. And also per the recommendation, the court will dismiss P 872651, dismiss, I can't read the writing that well. It's in red and it's not real clear. So that's why I'm taking, oh boy, okay. And dismiss as well. Okay, I need to. Okay. Dismiss you 475-75418. Dismiss P SP 10. She has 108. I don't know where that is. 1084829.
One, that's a civil matter. Disregard stop sign.
I didn't call that. I don't even have that. That's not on this docket.
Oh, okay.
That's not on this docket. Dismiss, I will dismiss 106-50961. Council, that's the problem I have. Okay, then there's also 649-6481. What was not addressed was on the docket, that is 107-67141. That's not even addressed on this on this recommendation.
That was to be dismissed also, but we'll have to talk to the prosecutor unless she take my representation. She said plead unto dismiss 5 civil, 5 misdemeanors.
Counsel. Yeah, we need the corporation counsel back because for one, that is not listed on here in the recommendation. So I need to have her speak to that. And secondly, again, the civil infractions are not on this docket. So if that is meant to be, then we need those civil infractions. I'm not going
Okay.
to.
I called the prosecutor back in the courtroom.
Okay. Excuse me. Let me know when she gets back. Also, for Mr. Taggart, I'm setting aside all of the warrants that were issued in this matter. That should have been addressed first, but I didn't. So all of the warrants issued.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back with Mr. Taggart shortly.
Thank you.
All right, you can mute. Okay. Attorney Sarah. Attorney Sarah, you can unmute. Okay, you just spoke with.
I've spoken with D. Terry.
Did you speak with the other Terry, Tamika Terry?
I've spoken with both Terrys, I believe. Let me check.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
No, you haven't spoken. You have not spoken with Tamika Terry. No. Okay, I'm going to unmute yourself, Miss Tamika Terry.
Okay, yes, I haven't spoken.
Okay, we're getting ready to send you into the room. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay, you're going into room 1.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, you have the offer for Takara Allen.
You're asking me, do I have it or that you did send it to me?
I just sent it to you. Did she go
All
over
right.
the breakout with the attorney yet?
I'm sorry.
Has she been in the breakout room with the attorney?
She needs to go back, I think. I think that was the situation. So you can let Mr. Sierra know when he gets back.
I have a quick question.
And who is speaking?
Victor Talley II.
Yes, sir.
I was just making sure I was in the right courtroom.
Did you check in with the court
Clerk,
clerk?
yes.
Is he in the right courtroom, Miss Edwards? Did she tell you anything different?
Nope, she didn't tell me anything different.
Okay, so she would have told you if you weren't supposed to be
Okay.
here today. Just mute yourself and you'll be taken care of. Attorney Sierra,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe, and Miss Edwards, did you send the offer for, it was Miss Takari Allen? Didn't you say
Yes,
you
Your
needed?
Honor. Yes.
Did you send it to Attorney Sierra?
Yes.
Okay. So you needed to speak with her again. Is that correct, Attorney Sierra?
What was the first name, Judge?
TAK. Is that the TAK one, Miss Edwards?
Yes, Takara Allen.
TAKAIRA. We had two very similar.
No, I spoke to her. I spoke to both Tasia and Takia Allen.
Okay, you have their recommendations. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
And are you ready to proceed on those two?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll start with, just hold on a second.
Your Honor, may I speak with the clerk while we're waiting? You're muted, Judge.
I thought I wasn't, and then it showed I was. Okay. We're ready to proceed with Mr. Kari Allen. This is case number 204-473-861. Strike that. 204-932-691. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with no insurance. This is the arraignment on the bench warrant for today. Counsel?
Rudy Sarah, P35720 on behalf of Ms. Allen, who's present on Zoom.
Okay, can we say her first name as well? We have two, so I just want the record to be clear as to who we're speaking about. We have
This
two.
would be Takara Allen.
Thank you, because again, we have two T. Allens, and thank you. Counsel, you may proceed.
Rudy Sarah, P35720. This is the date and time for, I believe, arraignment, but an offer has been made. Ms. Allen's been offered to plead guilty to an amended charge of improper plates in return for dismissal of the no insurance charge, and she would like to take advantage of that offer. Is that correct, Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Well, first of all, I would ask that you have her identify herself.
Yes, would you state your name for the record, please?
Takara Allen.
And counsel, you want the bench warrant set aside? And
Yes,
the court,
please, Judge.
the court will set aside the warrant. And counsel, it's my understanding that there has been a recommendation by the Assistant Corporation Counsel, and Ms. Takari Allen wishes to ask the court to adopt that recommendation and enter a
Correct,
plea.
Judge. Correct.
Ms. Allen, are you, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
Yes.
And do you consent to having your matter adjudicated today at this hearing on the Zoom, via the Zoom in court?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
By entering a plea, you are giving up that right to a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you have had an opportunity to speak with the attorney, Attorney Sierra, regarding your rights and this case.
Yes.
And understanding this, you are asking to enter a plea and have the court adopt the recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel for the city.
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No.
You are entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, so let's get the date here. On June 11th, 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on, is that Braille Street?
Yes, it's Braille.
In the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yeah, my car was parked in front of my house. And I
Okay.
wasn't. Yeah.
You were, okay, so you had a vehicle, on the on Braille Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes, it was parked there. I wasn't in it.
Okay, but so you weren't stopped, but you did have a vehicle parked on the street.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
And you were issued a ticket by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
Counsel, you may voir dire as to the facts.
Ms. Allen, at the time and date that you got the ticket, was the plate on the vehicle proper?
No, I had a appointment for Secretary of State, but now it is. My plate is up to date now.
Thank you. I think that's sufficient, Judge.
Court will accept the plea and adopt the recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and amend the charge to improper plates. Is there anything you wish to state on behalf of Mr. Kari Allen before the court imposes sentence?
I think that Ms. Allen was not aware that the car couldn't be on the street unless it was insured. She thought because she wasn't driving, and of course that's a mistake, but I don't think that she intentionally defied the law. Ms. Allen, do you have anything to add?
No.
Okay, Ms. Allen, court has heard from you and the counsel, and because of this pandemic and your understanding, the court is going to not assess any fines and costs. Normally, it would have been more than $100, but I am going to waive all fines and costs in this matter. Is there anything you wish to state further, ma'am?
So, how do I reinstate my driver license? Because they suspended my license.
You would have to pay the reinstatement fee with the Secretary of State, and Ms. Edwards, she can do that online. Ms. Edwards, as far as taking care of her reinstatement fee?
Yes, you can pay it online.
Okay.
Okay, so once you do that, then you have to address that with the Secretary of State, and if you've satisfied their conditions, they're the ones that assess that reinstatement fee. So you take care of that, and hopefully your license can be reinstated. Anything else, ma'am?
No.
Okay, so you are free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. All right, give me a minute. We're going to pull up Miss TAGA Allen. We're getting ready to pull her up. And do I have hers, Miss Edwards?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Would you send that to me, please? Well, counsel, well, let me ask, what are we doing with Miss TAJHIA Allen?
Ms. Allen has been offered to plead having an improper.
What are we doing? Is she going to enter a plea? I guess I should ask,
Yes.
or is she could say, okay,
Yes.
hold on. So I just need to get the. Now, I know you sent me some earlier, Ms. Edwards. Was hers included in that one?
I'm not for sure, Your Honor, but I'm sending you over her ROA.
No, okay, do I have the recommendation and that's what I guess would be the most important thing that I need. Thank you. And what's the recommendation?
Plead to improper plates, down from driving with suspended.
All right. Okay, this is case number 20-447-3861. First name Tajhia, last name Allen. The charge is driving while license suspended. Today is the arraignment on the bench warrant. You can, oh, she's unmuted. Okay. Counsel, your appearance and your client's appearance, please.
Rudy Sarah, P 35720. Ms.
Tasia Allen. Tasia Allen.
Counsel, you may proceed.
Your Honor, I'm looking at the offer. The number on the offer is 204-932691 for Takira Allen. This is not the correct offer for Tajhia Allen.
Okay, I thought that's what we were straightening out. That was what Miss Edwards, we need the assistant corporation counsel to return and understand that there's two. That's what we've been dealing with this morning, the two Miss Allens.
Yeah, and they did send me two offers with the same case number.
Or yes, so would you call her back in, Miss Edwards, and please make sure she understands that she's giving you the wrong recommendation or the wrong.
Yes, Your Honor, they're shorthanded, so we have to wait. I called her back in. We have to wait.
I understand that, but that's why I don't want to wait again. I just want to make sure she understands that we need the correct recommendation. I'm sorry, Miss Allen, if you'll just put yourself back on mute. Okay. Thank you.
Judge, we also have a problem with the Thomas case. That's the gentleman who's got 29 different cases.
Okay.
It appears to me they left out two of them.
Okay, would you let the clerk know which two you're speaking of so that she can.
If I am correct, they omitted SP 817-5813 and SP 997-0002.
Did you get that, Miss?
The ones that's not on the offer are state matters.
Oh, those are state matters. Okay, okay, so this is the arraignment on the bench warrant, counsel, so if we need to,
I understand. He
okay,
wouldn't like it, but after all, he's the one with 29 cases, so.
okay, so is there anything else the corporation counsel needs to address when they come back in at this point that you have?
I am not certain I have
Okay,
everyone.
well, at this time, okay, so who else is there that you have ready? Is there anyone else that you have ready, that you've
No,
spoken with?
I need to talk to Thuman, Tab.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I just wanted to know if there was anyone else you had ready. Okay, I
That's
need
it.
you. Okay, Tab, you can, Mr. Tab, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. I'm going to send you into the breakout room to speak with Attorney Sarah regarding your rights and your case before the court today. You'll go into room 1. Push join once you see it.
Your Honor, I just sent over his offer and his ticket.
Was that for Mr. Moore? Attorney Moore's case, Miss Edwards?
No,
Are we
Your Honor,
ready? No.
I just sent over George Tabb, his offer and his ticket.
Okay. Also, are we ready on Attorney Moore? Are we ready?
Hasn't come back in the courtroom yet.
Okay,
Your
we're still waiting for the prosecutor, Mr. Moore. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Your Honor, Victor Talley.
I will put him in next. Actually, Mr. Victor Talley, you can unmute yourself. Victor Talley. Victor Talley. Sir. Mr. Talley, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, I'm going to take him the phone to the bathroom. He had to use the bathroom. I'm taking him phone to the
Oh,
bathroom.
no, ma'am. Now, hold on. No, that's okay. Hold on. I will get back with him in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Just put it, no. Yeah, just put it on mute. When he comes back, he can appear in
Y'all
face.
say you gotta go back on mute. Okay, thank you. He can hear you.
No, put him on mute until he.
Okay, okay.
Mr. Talley, you can come off mute.
Okay, I'm here.
I see you, sir. I'm going to call your case and let me see. Are you okay, sir?
Yes, I was outside shoveling snow, ma'am.
Hold on a second. Let me find you. Okay, this is case number SP 108-20831. The charge was violation of state of emergency order. It's before the court today for a pretrial. Sir, the prosecutor has dismissed all of those matters. So this case is dismissed.
Okay.
There was no bond or anything posted, is that correct?
No, I just had the ticket and it been on my, it held me up from getting a job with
Okay, sir.
Chrysler and doing Lyft.
So again, no bond was posted or anything.
No.
Is that correct? Okay.
No.
All right then. So the case is dismissed, sir.
Okay.
Do you have any further questions?
No.
Okay, you are free to go back
Thank
and
you.
shovel your snow.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You do the same.
Gonna need a trial date for Mr. Tab, Your Honor.
Hold on. Put yourself on mute, please. Unless you're being addressed. Okay, Mr. Tab, where is he?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Here I am, ma'am.
Okay, I just wanted to see you there. Okay, this is case number 204940291. The charge is no operator's license on person while operating a motor vehicle. Today is the arraignment on the bench warrant. Counsel, your appearance and your client's appearance.
Rudy Sarah, P 35720. George Tab, who's on screen with us. Mr. Tab, would you introduce yourself to the judge, please?
Yes, my name is George Tab, Your Honor.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, I would waive the formal reading, ask that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of Mr. Tab, and we're going to get a trial date or a pre-trial date.
Well, actually, there's a bench warrant out, so
But ask the
No,
judge
ma'am.
to call the warrant.
hold,
No,
hold on,
excuse
sir.
me. Excuse me.
Yes,
I
sir.
paid, excuse me, y'all. I paid the warrant. It should be lifted.
I would ask to,
Miss Edwards, well, Miss Edwards, what do you have in the system for George Tabb, T-A-B-B, regarding the warrant?
Let them talk it first. Don't interrupt.
Yes, he posted $100 bond, Your Honor. To have
Okay,
the warrant.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, Miss Edwards, the last part.
He posted $100 bond to have the warrant removed.
Okay, so there is no, okay, thank you, Mr. Tabb, for
You're welcome. Thank you,
bringing
Judge.
that to my attention. So, counsel, you may proceed.
well, Mr. Tabb wants to enter a not guilty plea and get a trial date.
Court will continue the plea of not guilty and set your trial for April 15th, 2021 at 9:00 a.m., Mr. Tabb,
Yes, ma'am.
and your bond is continued. You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you are free to leave. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. You do the same.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Sarah, is there anyone else that you have talked with and you're ready to proceed on?
No.
Okay, so pardon me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Terry.
Terry.
She's right. I did talk to her.
I forget about Miss Terry.
I'm like, me
Okay.
too, though.
Wait a minute, hold on. I think we needed something for you, Mr. Damari Terry. Did we need anything for Mr. Damari Terry as well? Mr. Sarah?
Looking, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Edwards, what are we doing with Miss Tamika Terry?
Miss Tamika Terry
I
is.
just want to know whether she's going to continue her plea or
Enter a guilty plea.
okay, so do I have her information, Miss Edwards? Okay. Let's see if I have Miss. I don't know. Did you hear me, Miss Edwards? Do I have Miss Tamika Terry's info?
I sent it. If you don't have it, I can resend it.
Wait a minute. No, I'm just asking. I'll look, but I didn't want to. Okay, she is. I have it. I have it. I have it.
Do you have it, Your Honor?
Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, this is case numbers 136292401. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with no operator's license in possession. Also 174024791, operating a motor vehicle with no operator's license in person. Both matters are scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Tamika Terry, who's on screen with us. Ms. Terry, would you introduce yourself to the court?
I'm Tamika Terry.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the formal reading and ask that standing mute be entered on behalf of the defendant. And offer
well, this is arraignment on the bench warrant, so there's supposed to be a bench warrant out unless she's.
Yes, I post bond for $300.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I'm reading what's on the docket. It says arraignment on the bench warrant, meaning normally that means there was a bench warrant out. So she does have had the bench warrants recalled. Okay, counsel.
I'm sorry, Judge. Ms. Terry's may have had an offer made whereby she would plead to a failure to display on the ticket ending in 479 count 1. And in return for that, the other ticket would be dismissed. Is that what you understand, Mr. Terry? Ms. Terry?
Yes.
And Ms. Terry, you are consenting to having this matter heard before the court today on this Zoom court?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, would you raise your right hand, be sworn in? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
and you could take that hand down right there on the screen. I have the hand on the screen. Okay, hold on a second. That's me. Miss Terry, you understand that you do have a right to a trial in each of these matters?
Yes.
By entering a plea, you're giving up that right to a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Has
Yes, I do.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes.
Okay, so on ticket number, oh, I lost.
Hello? Yes, this is the Curry Tolbert. Did any of my information come back yet?
No? I lost connection. Do I have everyone back? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
My apologies. It's the technology that's taking me out. Okay, so we will continue with Miss Terry. I lost everything here. So counsel, remind me where I had gotten as far as.
Tamika Terry is going to be entering a plea.
No. We had started. I'm just asking how far we had gotten. Perhaps you can help me, Madam Court Reporter.
Yes, ma'am. We had, you had gotten all the way, only thing I got was that you swore in, and then you went to start reading the tickets.
Thank you. That's where I was. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Terry, on case number 4024791. Is that the right one?
It is, Judge.
Okay, give me a second. Everything has to come back.
Stop that.
Do I have Miss Terry's ticket? Miss.
Man.
Okay, Miss Edwards, I have her plea recommendation. Do I have her ticket as well?
You should have, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm looking. Mr. Shearer, do you have it in front of you?
I do, Judge.
Okay, would you give the date, time, and place?
Oh, the ticket, I'm sorry, no, I just have the offer.
Okay, Miss Edwards, do you have it in front of you? Because I can't. I'm not.
One moment, Your Honor.
I'm pleading guilty, so.
Ma'am, hold on. That's not what I need. I need the actual information from the ticket, and I don't need.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge.
Thank you for. My information is coming up slow, and I can't pull it up.
Your Honor, I have it. You ready?
Yes. For the
Issuance date, November 22nd, 2017, approximately 2:40 p.m., northbound Syracuse Street and Hamlet Street.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that date, time, and place, Miss Terry?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, you may voir dire as to the facts.
Ms. Terry, on November 22nd, 2017, were you stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
You were driving a motor vehicle?
Yes,
in the city of Detroit.
yes,
Did that officer ask you to give him a valid driver's license?
yes,
Were you able to do so at that time?
no.
I believe that's sufficient, Your Honor.
Court will accept the plea and adopt the recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license, a 0-point violation, and dismiss per that recommendation 13629-240 count 1 with a stipulation of probable cause, counsel.
We do stipulate to probable cause, Your Honor.
Case is dismissed as to that count. Is there anything you wish to state on behalf of your client before the court imposes the sentence, Mr.
Nothing, Judge.
Shearer? Anything you wish to state, ma'am?
No, no, Judge. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, Miss Terry, due to the pandemic, the court is going to waive your fines and costs. Normally, it would be more than $175, but I am waiving that today. Anything further, ma'am?
The reinstatement fee for my driver's license.
That is the Secretary of State's assessment. So you'll have to address the Secretary of State. You can do that online if you so choose, but that is their fee that they assess, that you would need to take care of before they will
Right,
reinstate.
yeah, I understand that.
Did you posted a bond?
Yes,
how
of $300, of $300.
Okay. So Ms. Edwards, that bond can be posted to applied to the Secretary of State's.
Yes, that is what I was going to ask you, Judge.
Ms. Edwards, can that be done?
Yes, it can be applied.
Okay, so then what would she need to do?
Nothing.
Nothing, right, I shouldn't have to do anything, Judge.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm taking care of that. So I'm not asking you what you should need to or whatever, but okay, so
you guys are going to take care of that, the court is
she's
going to
gonna
take care of the
apply,
reinstatement
she's gonna apply the portion of your bond to the
$300.
reinstatement fee, and then you'll be refunded any that is not
Additional monies.
yeah, that is not needed to be applied. So she'll be hearing through the mail, Miss Edwards?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what, and if you have any further questions, you can contact
Your clerk.
All right then, Ms. Terry, you have a good afternoon.
Have a great weekend.
You too,
On
thank
behalf
you.
of the defendant, Your Honor, thank you for your generous writing off of the fines and costs. That was very kind.
All right.
And thank you, attorney. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, have a good
too.
day, ma'am.
Right.
All right, now we need. Who else are you ready for?
Damari Terry and Tajia Allen.
Okay, hold on. All right, and give me a second. Mr. Damari Terry, you can unmute yourself.
Oh, yes.
All right, this is everyone else should be muted. Dakari Talbert, please mute yourself. Mr. Damari Terry. This is case number SP 110-37153. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with no operator's license on person. Today is the arraignment on the bench warrant. Counsel.
Rudy Sarah, P 35720, on behalf of Mr. Damari Terry. Mr. Terry, would you introduce yourself to the court, please?
Yes, I'm Damari Terry.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, I would ask that warrants be recalled and a not guilty plea entered on behalf of the defendant. And we waive the formal reading.
And Mr. Terry, you didn't post any bond, is that correct?
Correct.
Court will recall all outstanding warrants. And counsel, anything further?
Mr. Terry's been given an offer to plead to failure to display in return for changing the no ops, reducing it, and he would like to take advantage of that offer.
Okay. Would you raise your right hand, Mr. Terry? Be sworn in. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth.
Yes.
And Mr. Terry, you are consenting to handling your matters on today via this Zoom court? Sir?
Yes.
Are you consenting to having this matter heard today over the internet with Zoom? Okay.
Yes.
And do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in each of these matters? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I hear you.
So I'm asking a question. Do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in each of these matters?
Yes.
By entering a plea, you are giving up your right to a trial. You understand that?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes.
On August 7th, 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on Woodbridge Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
Counsel, you may voir dire as to count 3.
Mr. Terry, at the time you were stopped, did the officer request a valid driver's license from you? Mr. Terry?
Look like we lost him. I see his name, but I don't see him anymore. Mr. Terry? Mr. Terry?
Yeah. Hello?
Yes. Okay, we lost you for a minute. Your Mr. Attorney Sierra was asking you a question. Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, Mr. Terry, on August 7, 2020, did the officer who stopped you ask you for a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Were you able to show him the valid driver's license at that time?
No.
That's sufficient, Judge.
Court will accept the plea and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel for the City of Detroit and dismiss counts 1, the civil infraction, no proof of insurance, and dismiss count 2, the civil infraction for tinted windows. That's with the stipulation of probable cause?
And we do stipulate the probable cause.
Counsel, is there anything you wish to state further before the court imposes the sentence?
Mr. Terry expressed some concern that he might have other cases pending. I told him we could ask about that, but that's all, Judge.
Okay, I wish we would have asked before we took all the pleas, but you're talking about other cases pending before this court?
Yes.
No, I only have one case with you guys. It was the one with the driver license. That's it. The other two I had paid for. The no attendant window insurance, I paid that already.
Oh, they've been paid for? Okay, then then they can't be dismissed. They've been paid for already.
Right, he did pay him, Your Honor.
Okay, so they can't be dismissed. So we'll just address the failure to display. Is there anything further, counsel?
Nothing, Judge.
Okay. Anything further, Mr. Terry?
No.
Due to the pandemic, the court is going to waive your fines and costs. It would have been in excess of $175, sir. Waiving your fines and costs today. Is there a reinstatement fee, Ms. Edwards?
One moment. Yes, there is, Your Honor.
You will have to pay a reinstatement fee to the Secretary of State. They're the ones that assess they are the ones that did the suspension. So you'll have to pay that. So you must do that before you operate a motor vehicle. You have to have a valid license. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do. I got my permit now. Like, this is the only thing that was holding me up for getting my license. I got my permit now.
Well, then you need to take care of that reinstatement fee because you can't do anything until you pay that to Secretary of State. So take care of it, sir, so that you can be driving validly, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're free to leave then. You're welcome, sir.
Your Honor, I sent you an updated offer for Lee Taggart. The prosecutor came in and updated the offer.
Mr. Moore, ready to proceed? Wait a minute, hold on, Mr. Moore, hold on. Mr. Sierra, is there anyone else you need to speak with?
Yes, I still need to speak with Thumond, Todd, Tut. I have an offer here for V. Adams. I think we already did that one. Tolbert and Thomas.
Okay, you're going kind of fast for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge.
L.
Thumond or Thurmond, Thurmond. Todd, Todd.
You need to speak to these people. Okay.
Yes, I have offers for them and haven't talked with them.
Who else? Thurmond, Todd.
Angelique Tut.
Okay.
DeCarrie Tolbert and D. Thomas.
You mentioned the Adams. We didn't do Adams.
I'm sorry, Judge. I have an interruption. Excuse me just 1 second.
Mr. Adams, unmute yourself, please.
I'm here, Judge.
Have you spoken with Attorney Sarah?
I have.
You have? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Attorney Sarah, you've spoken with Mr. Adams?
Okay, I've got that recommendation here.
Okay, are you ready to proceed on him?
Let me find him. Yes.
All right. This is Van Adams, case number SP 107-64681. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with an improper license. Today is the arraignment on the bench warrant. Counsel?
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Mr. Adams, who's on screen with us. Mr. Adams, would you say your name, please?
Van Adams.
Your Honor, this is the date and time of arraignment on the warrant. I would ask that any warrants be recalled. We'd skip the reading.
Court will recall the warrant.
And Mr. Adams has been given an offer to amend his charge to a failure to display, and he would like to take advantage of that offer. Is that, Mr. Adams?
Pardon me?
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Mr. Adams, would you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
I do.
Mr. Adams, you are consenting to having your matter heard today in court over the Zoom court as opposed to being in court in person?
Yes.
Okay. And you do understand that you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
By entering a plea, you're giving up that right to a trial. You understand?
I do.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Sierra, do you have before you, let's see, sometimes I can't pull up fast enough the right one.
I do not have the ticket, Judge.
Okay. See, okay, I'm trying to, let's see. See, I'm getting them in and they're not, that's what okay.
Trust me, I can relate.
All right. All right. Okay, Miss Edwards, would you please read the information for Mr. Adams? I'm looking through all of them and I'm not pulling up the right one.
She stepped out for a minute, ma'am. This is a court officer, but I think she had to make a run to the ladies' room.
TMI.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. She stepped out.
Thank you. Okay, let's see.
Mr. Adams, do you remember the date and time of the ticket?
No, Counsel, I don't do it that way. I either get it from you or the court clerk. I'm not.
Okay, Judge.
See, I have so many tickets here. I'm not pulling up the right one and they're not.
I understand.
I got everybody but.
She just stepped back in, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Edwards, I need,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, who are we? I'm that quick. Mr. Adams, Van Adams. See, I just found it. I just found it. Okay, I just found it. I'm scrolling and I don't have any, okay. I did just find it. Mr. Adams, on March 20th, 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on East Jefferson Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And counsel, you may voir dire as to the facts.
Mr. Adams, at the time you were stopped, did that officer ask you to give them a driver's license?
Yes.
Were you able to show them a valid driver's license at that time?
No.
That's sufficient, Your Honor.
A court will accept the plea and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license, a 0-point violation. Counsel, is there anything you wish to state before the court imposes sentence?
Nothing, Judge.
Anything you wish to state, Mr. Adams?
No, Judge.
Mr. Adams, due to the pandemic, the court is going to waive your fines and costs. It would have been in excess of $150, but I'm waiving those fines and costs. Is there a suspension, Ms. Edwards, on his?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, so did you post a bond, sir? Mr. Adams, did you post a bond?
I believe so. I went to the court and I went to the Secretary of State. But
Sir, did you pay any money regarding this ticket? Yes.
No.
Okay.
No,
yeah. Okay, so you're going to have to pay the Secretary of State's assessed reinstatement fee. The court is waiving your fines and costs as to the court, but that is still outstanding and your license is still suspended, so you're not able to drive until you are reinstated by the Secretary of State. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you need to take care of that right away.
All right.
Anything further?
The judge?
Nothing further?
Nothing.
Mr. Adams, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you are free to leave, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, now we will go to, that was Adams, right?
Right.
Okay.
Tajia Allen is ready.
Okay, we're going to recall Tajia Allen.
Yes,
Ms.
that's
Allen,
me.
all right, we're going to try this again. 204-473-861. The charge is driving while license suspended. Today is the arraignment on the bench warrant.
Yes, ma'am.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Tajia Allen, who's on screen with us. For purposes of arraignment, we would ask any warrants be recalled, waive the formal reading, and ask that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of.
Will recall any outstanding warrants and enter a plea of not guilty for arraignment. Counsel? Hold on.
Ms. Allen has been given an offer whereby she would plead to a charge of improper plates and the driving while license suspended would be dismissed. And she would like to take advantage of that offer.
Ms.
Your
Allen,
Honor, yes.
Yes, ma'am. You have a question.
I also just got my permit and I'm also going to driver school to acquire my license.
Ma'am, we're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
The question is, you're here to take care of the charge of driving while license suspended. The attorney, you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Sierra today, is that correct?
Yes.
Regarding your rights and this case, is that correct?
Yes.
And would you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
Yes.
Okay. And you are consenting to handling your matter before this court today on the Zoom court, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
So he has indicated that there's been a recommendation from the Assistant Corporation Counsel to enter a plea of guilty. I lost your, okay. A plea of guilty for an amended charge of failure to display. Do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in this matter?
Amended charge of improper plates, Judge.
Sorry, was it improper? Okay, see, maybe I'm pulling up the wrong. Okay. We're dealing with TAJHIA, is that correct?
Right, right.
Okay, I have failure to display, but I was given was there a second one given? Was there amended? I think you
Not
said
that
that,
I
Ms.
know of.
Edwards. Ms. Edwards,
Yes.
did you
The
tell me
correct
that
offer is fail to display. That's the
failure to
offer.
display?
Yes.
That's what I have, Mr. Sierra.
I didn't hear what the clerk said, Judge.
The failure to display, that's what I have on the plea recommendation
Okay.
from the Assistant Corporation Counsel that I'm looking at right now. That is what they recommended, failure to display,
Okay,
which is a 0-point violation.
Right, and Ms. Allen and I also did discuss failure to display, and I believe that she would be willing to enter a plea to that charge as well, knowing
But
that,
that's the only one.
right, knowing that it's no points.
Okay, that's the only one I have. So we are on the same page that the recommendation from the Assistant Corporation Counsel is to amend the current charge of driving while license suspended to failure to display a valid operator's license.
All right.
Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that, Miss Allen? You're on mute, Miss Allen. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh, I apologize. Yes, I do understand.
Okay, it is a 0-point violation. Okay. So you understand by entering a plea, you're giving up any rights to a trial in this matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay. On the date of, July 22nd, no, I'm sorry, on the date of May 30th, 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on, I have to find these locations here.
Mommy.
Okay, who is that with the child? They're gonna have to.
God.
Okay, I'm trying to find the location. Were you operating?
I believe it should be at Fisher Park in
yeah,
in the city of Detroit.
Were you? Yes.
Yes,
were
I
you,
was.
were you issued a ticket by the Detroit police officer?
Yes, I was.
I just put down both of you.
Hello, whoever's in the background is gonna have to be quiet.
Can you guys please be quiet? Thank you. I'm sorry. It's my kids. There's like 6 kids here and they're all hyped up.
Okay,
sorry.
but in order to conduct this, you're gonna have to be quiet.
Quiet, yes. I apologize.
Counsel, you want to voir dire as to the facts?
Sure. Ms. Allen, on May 30th, 2020, did the officer who stopped you ask you to show him a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Were you able to do that at that time?
No.
That's sufficient, Your Honor.
Court will accept the plea and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license, a 0-point violation. Counsel, is there anything you wish to state before the court imposed sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Allen, anything you wish to state?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Allen, the court is going to waive your fines and costs in this matter. Normally, it would have been in the area of more than $175.
Okay,
But
thank you so much.
I am waiving any costs. Is there any reinstatement fees from the Secretary of State? Ms. Edwards?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you'll have to take care of your reinstatement fees with the Secretary of State. I think you were saying something about getting your.
Yes, that was also my next question. I actually don't live in the state of Michigan. I live in Ohio, where I'm going to driver's school, and I actually acquired a permit and insurance. So if I were to get my license in Ohio, caught driving in Michigan, would they arrest me?
You have to take care of the matter here. Yes, in Michigan, you have this suspension on your record. So until you need to take care of that, you need to take care of the Secretary of State. You have to pay a reinstatement fee. So that's what you need to be taken care of right now.
Even if I had my license somewhere else?
Yes, ma'am.
You
were in Michigan driving, so that's where the suspension went into effect. So you would have to take care. So you need to contact the Michigan State Secretary of State and take care of that. Because that will, if you were stopped, and that will show up on your record. Okay, so you need to take care of it. All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
You have a good day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, Mr. Sierra, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with someone else to speak to, so I could take care of Attorney Gregory Moore to recall his case that is ready now.
Very good.
You need to speak with, let me see. Okay, give me a name that you have not spoken with yet.
Thurman. Or Todd or Chot.
Okay, I'm going to send you. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to find all these names. Okay, I'm going to send Miss Tut. Miss Tut, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Somehow I have lost. Okay, I'm going to have to leave and come back in because I have lost my breakout room. So I will be returning shortly. No one go anywhere. All right. Okay, nope. Okay, I am now. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. I'm still working on this here. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Hold on, everyone. I'm
joining room 1. Oh, it's gone.
I don't know why these breakout rooms are not, they're not. Okay, hold on. Nope, I see. I am, okay. Attorney Sarah and Ms. Tutt, room 1. Are you good? Okay. So Attorney Moore, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So we had started yours. I have to remember now, it's been so long ago. And there was an issue.
You took a plea on 2 of them.
And had I taken
You took a plea on 2 of them.
and there was an issue with SP 107-67141. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what do we have now? Do I have a new?
Yes, Your Honor, you have a new offer.
Okay, that I gotta find it. See, I don't know where it comes in. So that means I have to go back through all of them in order to, okay, I found Taggart. So what changed? I just need to.
They added SP 107-6714 to the dismissal.
Okay, that was one that we had not addressed. So I am dismissing SP 107-6714 per the amended plea recommendation from the Assistant Corporation Counsel. Now, did I call all of the other matters of dismissal, Mr. Moore?
Yes, you called four other misdemeanors.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Did they add a civil matter though? 4 misdemeanors.
You're breaking up, Mr. Moore, so try that again.
You called 4 other previous misdemeanors before.
Okay, so what else was there to be dismissed? Was that everything?
Maybe a civil matter, a stop sign.
What number was that? Because it's not on my docket. That's why. Pardon me?
I thought SP 108-4829 one. I thought.
Miss Edwards, can you pull that up? 108-4829, is that correct?
What's the case number?
108-4829.
108.
Oh my God.
Hold on, Mr.
482.
I just read it to her, Mr. Moore. Did you get that, Miss Edwards? Did it come through clear enough?
Not really, but I'm just gonna bring up his cases.
108-4829. SP 108-4829. That's on the list.
Yes, that's what's on the list.
No, it's not on this list.
Oh. I'm sorry, Your Honor. This was not located on the docket. This is failed to stop at a stop sign.
Okay, but well, that was recommended to be dismissed as well. So
Correct.
if it's in default, set aside default and dismiss that. Now, did we deal with? Yes. So is that it, Mr. Moore?
Yes.
All right. So we've dismissed all those per the recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel. That is with a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, so then we just have 2 matters for sentencing. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I have amended them to failure to display and improper place. Anything further, counsel, before the court imposes sentence?
No, Your Honor, no, no.
Okay, so it'll be just a fine of $125 for failure to display, no cost. And I'm waiving fines and costs as to the other improper plate.
Thank you.
Thank you as well, Judge.
Mr. Tagger, can you pay that today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you could take care of that. Anything, any suspensions, Miss Edwards?
Oh, yeah, we got 7, all the misdemeanors are suspended.
Okay, so he's gonna
he
have
got
to he's gonna have to take care of that with the Secretary of State. They're the ones that assess the suspension. So
yes,
as to the court, I've waived the cost on the tickets, but he'll have
Thank
to
you
take
very,
care.
thank you
Okay.
very kindly, Your Honor.
All right, are we all set?
Yes. Have
Okay,
a good day.
You too, Mr. Moore.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Mr. Taggart, take care.
Okay, you too. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Okay, Attorney Sarah, are you ready with Miss Tutt?
Yes.
Okay, let me find Miss Tutt. Okay. I'm trying to, this is a slow process here. It's not that one. Okay, hold on a second.
Now, do you need to send it again?
Yeah, because see, I have so many of them, I have to keep going back through it to open up each one in order to find which one I'm looking for. That's what I was saying the other day.
Just send it, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll wait for it to come in. Okay. This is Miss Tutt, you can unmute yourself. This is case numbers SP 1072131. Charges operating motor vehicle while unregistered or untitled, misdemeanor, and count 2, driving while license suspended. And I see a count 3, but I don't see it on the sheet.
No insurance.
Oh, yes, I do. I see it on the sheet. So there's counts 3 for operating motor vehicle with no insurance. All matters are before the court for an arraignment on the bench warrant, counsel.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Vajani Tut, who's on Zoom with us. Ms. Tut, please introduce yourself to the court.
Good afternoon, Asian Tut.
Your Honor, Ms. Tut and I, well, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the formal reading, ask that any warrants be recalled, and that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of the defendant.
Court will set aside the warrant or recall the warrant in these matters and enter a plea of not guilty for arraignment. Counsel?
For purposes of settlement, Your Honor, the prosecutor has offered to allow Ms. Tut plead guilty to a reduced charge of failure to display, which is no points, in return for which the other 2 counts would be dismissed. She would like to do that.
Ms. Tut, would you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
Yes.
Ms. Tut, you are consenting to having your matters taken care of today on this Zoom in court and not being present? Yes, thank you. And do you understand that you do have a right to a trial in each of these matters?
Yes.
By entering a plea, you're giving up that right to a trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
On March 4th, 2020, were you operating a motor vehicle on Gratiot Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you stopped by a Detroit police officer on that date and time?
Yes.
Counsel, you may voir dire as to the count.
Ms. Tut, did the officer who stopped you ask you to give him a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Were you able to do that at that time?
No.
I believe that's sufficient, Judge.
Court will accept the guilty plea and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel for City of Detroit and amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license, a 0-point violation. And per the recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel, dismiss, counts 1 and counts 3. That is with the stipulation of probable cause.
We do stipulate the probable cause.
Counsel, is there anything you wish to state before the court imposes the fines and costs?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to state, Ms. Tut?
No.
Okay. The court, due to the pandemic, is going to waive your fines and costs. Would have been in excess of $175. Those are waived. Any reinstatement fees will have to be paid to the Secretary of State. They assess those costs. You understand that, Ms. Tut?
Yes.
Anything further?
Nope, ma'am.
Okay. You are free to leave then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Okay. We have, we're getting there. Have you spoken to Ms. Thurman?
I have not spoken to Thurman, Tolbert, Thomas, or Todd.
Tolbert. Okay, wait a minute.
Thomas, I was waiting for a corrected offer.
Okay, you're waiting. Okay, so you haven't spoken with Thurman?
Correct.
What else? Who else again? I'm sorry.
Todd,
Mhm.
Todd, DeCarl Tolbert, and D. Thomas. 4.
But you're waiting for Thomas.
Yeah, there were 2 case numbers that appeared to be omitted in Thomas.
Okay, and so Miss Edwards, has the Corp Counsel been requested?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. We need the Corporation Counsel for.
Dominique Thomas.
Right. Okay, let me.
For the other,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, the other counts that were not listed on the offer were state
Oh,
matters.
right, that's right, that's right.
They were
Attorney
what?
Sarah, state matters, prosecutor.
Okay.
You're not gonna get, yes, yeah, okay.
All right.
So, okay, so.
Then on Tolbert, there is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counts with no offers as well. I assume those are also state matters.
Right, but these were set for pretrial, so if you wish to make a motion on that, you can.
Yeah, those were state offers as well. State
So
matters.
do you wish to make that was set for pretrial, so do you wish to make a motion on Mr. Tolbert, counsel?
I guess I'm not clear what sort of motion you're inviting, Your Honor.
Well, if you, I can't tell you what
Well, I
motions
would
you need
move
to
to
make.
dismiss anything that we
Well,
don't.
hold on a second. Hold on. I need to close out this. Okay. Do you wish for me to call the case then? I could call
Yes.
it. Okay. Mr. Kari Tolbert, unmute yourself.
Yes.
Okay, these are case numbers SP 8418751. Charge is operating motor vehicle with improper plates. Count 2, operating unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, operating with no operator's license on person. There's also SP 9671611. The charge is operating a motor vehicle with improper plates. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. And count 3, driving while license suspended. 162442841 charges driving while license improper. And he has SP 110636762 for failure to wear a seat belt. That's civil infraction. The others are misdemeanor scheduled for pretrial.
Rudy Sarah, P35720, on behalf of Mr. Tolbert, who's on screen with us. Mr. Tolbert, would you identify yourself for the court?
Kari Tolbert.
For purposes of arraignment, we'd skip the formal reading, ask that any warrants be recalled, and enter not guilty pleas on all matters.
Okay, this is a pretrial, so there shouldn't be any warrants out at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. You're right. There's a pretrial. On the last matter, the seatbelt matter, it's a date and time for hearing. I don't believe there's any officer. I would request that that matter be dismissed.
What are you doing with the pretrial, with the other ones, counsel?
Mr. Tolbert's been given an offer on 967161, whereby he would plead guilty, and in return, the city is willing to dismiss 162-442-841 and 1106376, count 2. Which I believe is the seatbelt matter.
Okay, see, I thought I thought it was a different motion that you were making. I don't have those up now. Okay.
I have no offers on any of the state matters, and if Your Honor is willing to consider dismissal at this time, I would go for it.
Okay, so is it my understanding that he wishes to enter a plea by assistant corporation counsel?
Correct.
And then you're making a motion to dismiss the state case?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Hold on, I'm trying to find it again. I didn't understand that to be the case for the other two. I thought it was all going to be one motion. Give me a second to pull it up. Hold on.
Hey, this is Jones. How you doing? Yeah, is Brian around here? Yes. Hey, Brown, this is Jones. How you doing? Can you send somebody to cover me in 437 for lunch? Yeah, we're not, the docket is not over yet. We're not finished. Have anybody right now? Well, what are you doing? All right. Okay. All right then. I'm still in 437. All right. Keep lying. He can get somebody to cover me. They're not gonna cover you. No. I ain't gonna be. You still got to go through all these. I know. That's what I do.
Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards. Hello?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we can hear the conversation. We're still on live on the record. YouTube. I need Mr. Tolbert. I can't find, see, I have all these things and I keep scrolling and and opening them up and they're not the right ones. So I got a bunch of them and I'm not having any luck.
I have a question for Rudy.
We can't do that in the courtroom. We
Oh, okay.
Mr. Thomas.
Okay.
And she will be putting us into a breakout room to do that, I think.
Okay.
I just sent it to you, Your Honor.
I have Mr. Tolbert matters now. This is SP 841-875, count 1, operating motor vehicle with improper plates set for pretrial today. Count 2, operating motor vehicle with no operator's license on person. Count 3, no, I'm sorry, count 2 was unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 3 is operating with no operator's license on person. SP 9671611, operating motor vehicle with improper plates. SP 9671612, operating unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 9671613, driving while license suspended. 162442841, driving with improper license. And SP 110-63762, seatbelt violation, civil infraction. The other matters are before the court for pretrial as to the misdemeanors. Counsel.
Rudy Sarah, P 35720, on behalf of Mr. Tolbert, who's on screen with us. Mr. Tolbert, would you identify yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Dakari Tolbert.
Your Honor, the last matter on the docket, the civil infraction seatbelt, is up for a hearing today. I don't believe any officers have checked in and request that that matter be dismissed for lack of an officer. In addition, Mr. Tolbert's been given an offer whereby he can plead guilty to 96761, count 3, which would be 96761, count 3, which would be the driving with license suspended, in return for which 162442841 and P1106376, count 2, would be dismissed.
Okay, and as to the other matters that are up for
The other
pretrial?
matters are state matters. I have no offers on them. The state's not ready to proceed. I would request that the court consider dismissal. If you're not willing to that, we'll need to set a new pretrial or a trial date on all of those.
Counsel, is that a motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so just make your motion and
ask for dismissal of all of those.
Okay. As to Mr. Tolbert, would you raise your right hand to be sworn in, please? You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth?
Yes.
Mr. Tolbert, do you consent to having your matters heard before the court today on the Zoom court as opposed to being in the presence of the court building?
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
You do understand that you have a right to a trial in each of these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
By entering a plea, you're giving up that right to a trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily, sir?
Yes.
Okay, on SP 9671611, on the date of March 28th, 2019, were you operating a motor vehicle on Greenfield Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
Counsel, will you voir dire to the facts?
Mr. Tolbert, on the date and time you were pulled over, March 28, 2019, was your driver's license suspended?
Yes.
That's a sufficient basis, Your Honor.
Court will accept the guilty plea as to count 3 and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and dismiss count 1. No, I'm sorry. Dismiss count 2. What happened to count 1? Count 1 wasn't addressed. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, Judge. What's the case number?
We're on 9671611. There's counts 1, 2, and 3. I see.
Improper plates. You're right. It was not addressed. It's not on my offer.
Those 2 are state matters, Your Honor.
Count 1 is a state matter. Okay, I see. Okay, so we're dismissing count 2 per the Assistant Corporation Counsel's recommendation, and also dismissing 162442841. That is with the stipulation of probable cause.
We do stipulate the probable cause.
Okay, so those 2 matters are dismissed per the recommendation of Assistant Corporation Counsel. As to your motion, as to the other matters set for pretrial today, court will grant your motion. Assistant prosecutors failed to appear. Dismiss without prejudice. Those matters called. Counsel, is there anything you wish to state before the court imposes sentence on the plea that was taken to count 3 of 9676161?
Only, Your Honor, that the plea that was entered is to a relatively serious charge, and I would ask that you take that into account in terms of leniency in the sentencing. And I think Mr. Tolbert may want to address that as well.
Anything you wish to state, sir? Mr. Tolbert, is there anything you wish to state?
Yes, since then I have a valid driver's license and my vehicle is registered. Everything is taken care of.
You don't have a valid driver's license because this matter was before the court. It had to be suspended at this point. What do you mean you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, my driver's license is valid at this current time.
Ms. Edwards, would you check the Secretary of State's record?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just want to know if his license shows up as being suspended, that's all. Or is there no?
Your Honor, he still has a Secretary of State fee for this particular ticket.
But his license is suspended at this point, is that correct?
Correct.
Right, so I'm saying, Mr. Tolbert, your license, that's what your charge is, driving while license suspended. And then until you have took care of this matter, Secretary of State had your license as suspended.
Okay, I thought that, okay, I did not know. I'm glad I know.
Okay, I'm not sure how you thought that your license was valid when you got a notice that it was suspended. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so until you took care of this matter here, and now you have to pay the reinstatement fee to the Secretary of State. They're the ones that assess that suspension or put that suspension on you. Anything further?
I just want to advise Mr. Tolbert that I understand you may not have been aware of the suspension, but if you get stopped again driving, if that suspension hasn't been taken care of, then you get a misdemeanor charge of a second offender, which makes the consequences worse. So please be sure you know that the suspension is gone before you drive. You can't drive to the court to pay the fines. You can't drive to the Secretary of State. You understand, sir?
You can't
Yes,
do
sir.
any driving until you take care of that.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all.
Okay. So, Mr. Tolbert, due to the pandemic, I'm going to waive any fines and costs to your plea, but you're going to have to take care of the Secretary of State's reinstatement fee. That is assessed by the Secretary of State, not the court. So that is what you'll need to take care of. Everything else is waived. It would have been in excess of $200 if the court had not waived your fines and costs. But you understand, you still have to take care of the Secretary of State with the Secretary of State. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. You're free to leave, sir.
All right, thank you.
Mhm. Okay, who else do you have to speak with, Mr.?
Thurman, Tolbert, Todd, and Thomas.
You haven't spoken with any of them.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to put you in to talk to Mr. Javon Todd. Mr.
Thank you,
Todd, you
Judge.
can unmute yourself, please.
Yes, Your Honor, this is Javon Todd.
Okay, just hold on a second. I'm going to send you into room 1.
Okay.
Madam Clerk, I'm calling you right in a minute, okay? Madam Clerk, did you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna call you on 2405.
Okay.
Okay, so let me. Okay, thank you. Mr. Dominic Thomas, you can unmute yourself. Mr. Thomas, Dominic Thomas, unmute yourself. Mr. Thomas, Dominic
Yes.
Thomas, unmute
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I need to see you. Okay, Mr. Thomas, I'm looking at your, you have quite a few cases and it's set for an arraignment on the bench warrant, not for a pretrial. We're gonna need to send you, set you a court date for a pretrial. I can give you Monday, February 8th, so that you can try and take care of all these matters on that date. Because you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to take care of them today because of the arraignment on the bench warrant.
Okay.
Okay, so is that February 8th at, you said 8:30, Miss Edwards?
Yes, Your Honor, 8:30, yes.
8:30, and we'll try and take care of you, you know, as early as possible on that date.
Okay.
Okay, so you're free to leave. We're going to enter a plea of not guilty on all your matters that are on the docket sheet for today. And you will return on February 8th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. for your pretrial. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Okay, then.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Sarah, wait a minute, hold on. So, Mr. Sarah, we're just going to give Mr. Thomas a new court date for pretrial.
That's the 29 different matters.
Yes, yes. So we're going to set him for a pretrial.
Understood. Got it.
Okay.
Very
All
good.
right. Mr. Thomas, you are, and I'm recalling all outstanding warrants on Dominique Thomas. You are free to go. We'll see you on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Take care, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
You too.
I need to speak with you briefly off the record regarding Mr. Todd, Your Honor.
Okay. Hold on.
And I do still need to speak with Thurmond and Tolbert.
Okay, what happened to Tolbert?
I don't know.
Didn't we do Tolbert? No, we just did Tolbert, didn't we?
You Tolbert, Your Honor.
We just did Tolbert.
Yeah,
He
we
was,
just
I
did.
thought that was Dominique Thomas.
yeah, that was who we, no, that's the one we just are going to enter a plea and set a new court date for a pretrial.
Okay.
That's the one we just set a pretrial on, and we did Tolbert just before him. So we have, who are you speaking with before, just now?
Mr. Todd.
Okay, what happened to him?
Well, that's what I need to talk with you about. Mr. Todd has a civil infraction.
Wait a minute,
of
hold on. Okay.
And the other two I have are Thurmond and Tolbert.
We just did Mr. Tolbert prior to the last person that we.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting so disorganized. By golly, you're right. Yep, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong notes.
Okay, I'm seeing Mr. Thurman. I thought we did Thurman. We didn't do Thurman yet?
I have not yet talked to Mr. Thurman.
Okay.
Those are
Okay.
the last. Those are the last.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in to talk to Mr. Thurman real quickly. Now, what is the matter? What is the issue with Todd?
Mr. Todd has a civil infraction of failing to turn. In return for his plea of responsible, they were going to dismiss 2 misdemeanors. The officer's not here, so it would be dismissed whether he pled or not.
No, well, we're not gonna,
He is willing to enter that plea because he wants to get rid of the misdemeanors. It just seems.
no, yeah, but see, that plea was, that offer was made contingent upon him
Right.
entering that plea, so.
He's willing
Yeah.
to do that. Okay.
Okay,
Very good.
so, I'm going to let you speak with Mr. Thurman real quick, and then we'll come back and take care of the last two matters. So, Mr.
All right,
Thurman,
thank you, Judge.
Mr. Thurman, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Thurman, I'm getting ready to send you into a breakout room with Attorney Sierra. Give me a second to set you up. You're going to room 1. Okay. Ms. Edwards, I'm calling you again, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor. Oh. Okay. I think you over the office. The last time, the office states completely responsible to the fail to signal, which is a civil infraction, and they are just dismissed the remainder of the case for, yes. Yes. Oh, yes, 103. No, since it's two left, Your Honor, we can go ahead and do these. Since he has the offer, we can go ahead and do the offer. Go ahead and do these two, since it's only two. Right, right. It's totally up to you, Your Honor, because if we, right, so if we can put these two for the afternoon, we can break down and do that. That'll give us something. No, we have a different attorney. What I can do is the offer. We have Kathy Murphy. Kathy Murphy for the student. I can her office. That we have. Right, so if you want to do him, we can have Mr. Irving come back in there. Right. Right. Yeah, because some people that come in the afternoon, they start opening up, they come in one Zoom like at 1:20. Yeah. But I just won't open it up until 1:30. Right. We can open back up. Since we started so late, I'll open back up at 1:40. I'm just gonna keep up real fast and open back up. Yeah, we can do that, Your Honor. Because the afternoon docket's not that big, so that's a good thing. Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney Sarah and
Yes,
Mr. Thurman, I know I needed to bring you back out because I'm looking at the time and there's an afternoon docket and I have to give the staff an opportunity to break before the afternoon docket at 1:30. So, Mr. Thurman,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you come back at well about a quarter to 2 so that we can finish you up at about a quarter to 2?
Yes, I see no problem with that.
Okay, so
145?
yeah, so call back in about 1:45 and we'll make sure you're taken care of first. Okay?
Okay,
I'm not
great.
available for the afternoon.
No,
doc-
that's all right, Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Sear. Will, yeah.
Okay.
You'll have a different attorney, Mr. Thurman, but you'll be taken care of. Okay? Okay, Mr. Thurman?
All right.
Well,
All
just
right, call.
while he's still here, very quickly, Judge, one of his charges is down as license denied. I don't know what that means. I've never heard of it.
Okay, we'll have to pull the ticket and see what it
Okay,
says.
thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay, then. All right, and Mr. Todd. Unmute yourself, Mr. Todd.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Mr. Todd.
Okay, I thought Mr. Thurman, I thought he. Okay, Mr. Todd, Mr. Todd, we're going to take care of your matters because you had just the 3. So this is case number SP 106-85391. Charge is driving while license expired, set for a pretrial today. Also, SP 106-86171. Charge no insurance while operating a motor vehicle, set for a pretrial. And then there's SP 106-85671. Now I'm not sure what is that flashing. It's a civil infraction.
I think it's a failure to signal.
Oh, failure to signal while turning, before turning, civil infraction scheduled for hearing today. Counsel?
Right. Rudy Sarah, P35720 on behalf of Javon Todd, who is on screen with us. Mr. Todd, would you identify yourself, please?
Javon Todd.
Yeah, sir, can you put your face on?
Yes.
You're not.
Okay.
For purposes.
So you need to take off your head wrap or whatever it is, unless you're for a religious reason. Hello?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel?
For purposes of arraignment, we would waive the formal reading, ask any warrants be recalled.
We'll recall any outstanding warrants, enter a plea of not guilty for pretrial, for the misdemeanors. Counsel?
Mr. Todd's been offered to plead responsible to the failure to signal, in return for which the 2 misdemeanor charges would be dismissed. He would like to take advantage of that offer, and I did explain to him that the officer is not here. So he understands the officer's not here, but still wishes to enter that plea.
Mr. Todd, do you understand? Well, first of all, do you consent to having your matter heard before the court today on the Zoom court as opposed to being in the actual court building?
Yes, Your Honor.
And also, sir, you have had an opportunity to speak with Attorney Sear regarding your matter and your rights. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you, has anyone promised you anything or threatened you to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
You are entering the plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So this is a civil infraction, and just had Mr. Tides up too, as a matter of fact. Now that quick, now of course now all I see is Mr. Tolbert. Do you have the civil infraction in front of you, Miss Edwards?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you read the place, date, and time?
Yes, Your Honor. March 3rd, 2020, approximately 8:48 p.m. on Pittsburgh Street in Vaughan.
Were you operating a motor vehicle at that time and date?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you admit to failure to signal before making a turn?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the court will accept the admission of responsibility and adopt the written recommendation of the Assistant Corporation Counsel and dismiss the 2 misdemeanors that were called earlier with stipulation of probable cause, counsel.
We do stipulate, Judge.
Court will dismiss those 2 matters. Is there anything you wish to state before the court imposes the fine?
No, Judge. Mr. Todd may wish to say something.
Anything you wish to state, sir? Mr. Todd, is there anything you wish to state?
No, Your Honor.
The court is going to, because of the pandemic, waive your fines and costs. You normally would have been paying approximately $145, but I'm waiving that fines and costs. Anything further, sir?
What about the misdemeanor?
I just indicated I was dismissing that per the recommendation that was made from the Assistant Corporation Counsel. Those 2 are dismissed.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything further?
No, ma'am.
All right, then you are free to leave then, sir. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, you have a blessed one too.
Thank you. All right, hold on a second.